Hello everyone, this is Kubo, and this is my laundry talk. Hello, this show is for my language improvement, nothing else. So I will talk whatever I want to talk today. I'm going to talk about sleeping problem. The way I sleep is a little problematic, so I just wanted to talk about that. So let me start with why it is a big problem. So one time I was living with my partner, and then we were sleeping upstairs. It was like a loft. And then we have downstairs, we have kitchen, dining, etc. And then my aunt-in-law came to our place, and then she was sleeping downstairs. We were sleeping upstairs. But since it's a loft, it is like an open concept. So what we do upstairs will be easily listened. Easily could be hard downstairs kind of thing. Then one night I was just sleeping regularly. And then next day aunt-in-law told us that, were you having sex last night? And we were like, no. And then my partner started laughing, right? Like I didn't understand like why he was laughing. So I asked them like, okay, what's wrong? Like, what did we do? And according to him and her, I make very loud noises, and noise itself sounds like I was having orgasms. Okay, so and going back to the story, the problem of my sleeping is that I make loud noises, like almost like growling, like kind of noise. If you've ever watched a horror movie called Ring, no, yeah, I think it's not Ring. One of the most famous Japanese horror. The boy makes this noise as well. I mean, doesn't matter. So I make that kind of noise, and I wanted to talk about that. So I don't really know when I started doing that. Just simply because I never known until I started living my partner, and then he always says that I make loud noises during the night. Still, because I've never heard that I make those noises, I just never recognize it, right? And one time, me and my partner and my partner's best friend, we went to, I think it was Kelowna. It's one of the city in Canada, and then we were sleeping in the same hotel room. So we had 3 beds. I was sleeping in one, and she was sleeping the other end. She uses the app on the phone. That app tracks her sleeping schedule, and then if she makes noises, when she snores, her app will recognize and record that. Then again, I've never heard myself doing it, but her app actually caught my groaning noises, the noise I make while I'm sleeping, and that was sensational. Honestly, I've never heard people making that noise. And for me, I don't really have a problem sleeping per se, but I just cannot help feeling bad for my partner, right? Because again, it's very disturbing. If I were in the same boat as him, I would be very annoyed. Very. And And my sleep is quite deep, so I wouldn't wake up, but his sleep is quite shallow, so that's tough for him, right? So I just cannot help feeling bad. So my question is, do a lot of people experience this kind of noise? That's the starter question, right? I don't know. I was googling about it. There's apparently a name for this noise or symptom, disease. I don't know if it's disease, but the problem is basically teacher Google is saying that there's no cure for this. Yeah. And then one time I started wearing mouthpiece just because on top of this noise, I do grind my teeth. So that was another thing, and then it became a problem because my jaw started hurting. So that's where mouthpiece came into, and I started having a lot more stable sleep. But again, I sleep so deeply, so I don't really recognize how bad my sleep is. But after mouthpiece, that changed my life. It became such easier to sleep. And then one time apparently I stopped groaning like a thing as well, but it came back. So again, that was just a temporary solve, but once I'm used to sleeping with that, I came back making those noises. So my question is, how can I stop this? Because it's not snoring. We have a technology to reduce snoring, but I don't really have a problem to snore, I do believe. Again, other problem is so much bigger than the snoring, so I'm never really told by anyone that I snore. It's just the noise I make is insane. And just can't. And I just don't believe that my sleeping quality is good just because how I breathe, right? Like, and then apparently I make this noise for a long time. That means I'm putting so much pressure on my chest. And another thing we did is we've got the weighted blanket here. So when we sleep, there's already pressure on top of our chest. So that helped for a short time of period, but again, it came back. So what is it? Does anyone know? Like, does anyone have the same problem? And I wonder if anyone could cure that symptom. Yeah. And I don't know how related they are, but I do dream very, very vividly. Sometimes I wake up crying because I saw my parents dying in my dream. Sometimes I wake up so happy because I dreamt about getting, I don't know, game console when I was in school. So I was like, okay, let's play that game. And then I come downstairs and then try to find a console because my dream is so vivid that I remember, or I actually experience myself getting those. The excitement is real, the sensation is real, and I just genuinely believe that buying those console or getting those console happen. So that kind of things happen. Now my question is, because of my noises, I reduce the quality of my sleep, and then is that why I dream vividly? I don't know. I mean, who cares? It doesn't really matter to me, that portion. My problem is that how I can fix this to kind of release my partner from this hell. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, because sleep matters, right? Especially when you live your life, if you have work, you need to be able to function, and if you sleep well, you perform better. It's just genuine thing. It is what it is. The problem is, because of me, other party is experiencing something worse. So I don't like that, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk. Thank you for listening. And if you know the solution for this, except for sleeping separately, because I want to sleep. I like cuddling. I need it. So other than that, if you know, just let me know. Honestly, I just genuinely need to know. Okay, bye.